Welcome again to the wine tasting. At this table, we're serving an Italian white wine. The producer is Zenato. It's a DOC controlled wine that's basically a classification that is backed by the government related to winemaking and quality. And as I'm serving a bunch of Italian wines today, I'm going to speak more about that later. The vintage is a 2021 and James Suckling rates it as a 92. Lugano is a scenic region that produces white wine in northern Italy, close to Verona. The grape is a bit different than some other grapes that you might recognize. The grape variety used in this wine is Verdicchio, and it's genetically similar to Trebbiano. Trebbiano is a grape that is basically the identity of Lugano. This is, we'll call it a sister grape in that in 2008 DNA profiling showed the two grapes were very similar, but different enough to classify them as different. So anyway, the Trebbiano, which this is a Verdicchio, but the Trebbiano, interestingly enough, at one time was thought to be the Trebbiano grape, which is the same grape used in cognac. So some of those facts just for me interested me enough to serve this wine and to tell you that story. The Lugano region makes largely dry wines characterized by strong acidity and minerality. And I'm going to read you here the write-up from the experts, or sometimes they're more marketeers, I think, by the way they write these things up. But I'll mention some of the flavors, so as you're sipping the wine, you can think about whether or not you feel you taste those, or maybe something different. So from the winemaker, Lugano San Benedetto is characterized by its rich and deep personality with a wide and complex range of fresh aromas. It's full-bodied taste, which passes from dried apple to pineapple, from pear to vanilla. Is characterized by a long and bright finish, which leads to a pleasant, persistent in the aftertaste. So it's minerally, citrusy, and with a zesty, long finish. Like many Italian wines, it's great with food, and we're serving, thanks to Barb and some of the research, we're serving some foods that we think are pairing well with this wine, and but I think you can also appreciate this wine in its own. So thank you, enjoy, and we'll see you at the next table.